I'll give you guys a side profile view of this car, and honestly, it looks like a supercar. They have nailed the look. We've got a window sticker here and a price of $233,213 Canadian for a 2025 Corvette Z06 with. All right, everybody, I've got a 2025 Chevy Corvette Z06 here, 3LZ with the Z07 package here in Sea Wolf Grey Tricoat. I have to say this color is absolutely incredible, especially when you see it in person. The accents that go around this car with this color I think are beautiful. You get a lot of blacked out badging here, and then this one does have pretty much all the carbon fiber exterior components you would want. So let's start right here at the front. With the C8, I truly have to say I love the front end. You get these beautiful LED daytime running lights with your LED lights. As we carry over to the center here, we've got that blacked out Corvette badge there that we can see. And as we carry a little bit further down, we've got 3 honeycomb grills there. This one does have the visible carbon fiber ground effects package. So we can see here, it's got the canards there on the side and then that beautiful carbon fiber splitter. I'll get you a little bit of a closer look. As we can see, now it does have 2 front cameras, so we got a camera there and a camera there with 2 inserts, obviously to help airflow through the car with cooling. But the nice thing is with these cameras is that they actually point down too, so you can see how close you are to hitting that front splitter. Now one other cool thing here at the front is below this driver headlight, click the button there, and then you get a front trunk, which is very useful, especially if you are going to take a Corvette on a long road trip. It's nice that you have a front compartment there. It is pretty deep, I do have to say, but it's nice that they do have that there. You also get a storage compartment in the back, and you know, it's nice that they give you that option. So really cool thing that you could do is honestly open that up at the front by just clicking a button right there on the driver's side headlight. That is it at the front here, guys. Honestly, I just can't stop staring at this car. It's beautiful, especially at the front. I think it's just a menacing looking car. That's it at the front here. Let's take a look around the Corvette and go over its details. So taking a look around the Z06 here, we'll start with the tire and wheel setup here on the front. We're sitting on 275/30 R20s. We get this massive wheel that is carbon fiber, which looks incredible. You get the Corvette name right there on the side, and then you get a blacked out emblem there. They are sitting on Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires with the Z07 package. You get a beautiful yellow brake caliper there, which is Brembo, and then carbon ceramic brakes with Z07 tuned suspension, which it is stiff, I do have to say. And then as you can see here at the bottom of the door panel, you get a carbon fiber rocker there, which looks great as well. As we carry over to the mirror cap, carbon fiber, and I like that it sticks out. I think it looks really good there. And then you get a turn signal light indication there. I'll give you guys a side profile view of this car, and honestly, it looks like a supercar. They have nailed the look, and there's not one thing about this car on the exterior personally that I would probably change. I love this side intake here. Now this one does have the carbon fiber options here on the side intake, which I think is a really nice look. And then you got the blacked out Z06 badge there. I love how wide the insert is here, as you can see, especially with that back tire. I think it looks really, really good. Now I do also want to mention that the Targa top here, this does come off and you can put it in the trunk, but it is a carbon fiber piece which looks incredible, and it goes along with the whole carbon fiber around the vehicle. But let's take a look here on the passenger side of what the interior looks like. And as you can see, we get a fully loaded interior with beautiful competition seats here with yellow stitching, and then you get more carbon fiber inserts here. You get the Corvette badge there, and I like the way this is laid out. You get a yellow seatbelt, as you can see. You got your seat adjustments down below, and as you can see at the top here, the dash all leather appointed with yellow stitching. As we carry over to the door panel, we do get memory seating in here, which is a really nice thing, especially if you're going to have different people in here. You get the automatic window, you get Bose Performance speakers, you got lock and unlock and your door open. And then just in case you can't get out electronically, you have that latch there to open if you get stuck. And then you get a Z06 nameplate there on the door sill. Now, looking at the back tire and wheel, massive wheel setup here we've got. You are sitting on the same tire, Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, but the tire size here is 345/25 R21s. And as you can see, you still get that yellow brake caliper there with Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, which are fantastic, and you get your e-brake there. But overall, I think it looks incredible. Honestly, the side profile view of this car, I'll give you guys more of a back view of it, is menacing. That's it from a side profile view, guys. Let's take a look at the back and go over its options. So in the back here of the Z06, we'll start right here in the middle. We've got the Corvette badge there that is black. We can see we've got LED taillights. We've got some grills below those taillights. And then down here below, we've got a beautiful black diffuser. We've got black quad-tipped exhaust. Now you can see underneath this car the tire, how really thick it is. It's absolutely incredible. And then as you can see there too, you get a little bit more of a insert there to help with cooling, which I think looks good, especially in the bottom part of the bumper. Now a couple things to note here. We've got this beautiful carbon fiber wing, and this is part of the carbon aero package you can get on this car, which I think looks incredible. It's not too big, I would say. I think it kind of just flows nicely to the back of the car. You do get a rear camera right here, and at the top here, you get a rear vision camera, which is a camera right in your mirror. And then here is that blacked out Corvette badge, as we can see. Now, a couple things to note here is you can open the back here by just going underneath this E and then clicking that button, and then the back trunk will open, and it kind of just goes right near that spoiler, but it doesn't touch it quite. So there it is, guys. Here is the 5.5 liter V8 naturally aspirated, producing 670 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. It sounds incredible. It's pretty quick. 0 to 60 happens in under 3 seconds. Now this one does come with mag ride. As you can see on top of your struts there, you've got cables to help with that. And then here's also what the back storage looks like. So Chevy says you can put 2 golf clubs in here. I mean, I haven't tried it, but you know, I'm sure you can fit one back here. But the nice thing is they give you that back space if you need it, and then also that front space if you need it as well. So it's nice that you get 2 areas, and then when you open the back trunk area, you also have access to the engine, and I think it does look pretty cool. It does also give you a name of who made the engine, so shout out to that guy or gal. Appreciate the hard work you've done. We'll shut this here so you guys get another glimpse of what the back looks like. Like I was saying, that's it at the back here, guys. Since we're back here, why don't we give you a started up sound to show you what it sounds like. I just want to thank Applewood GM here in Mississauga, Ontario. Go see my boy Zach, he'll hook you up with a great deal. So hopping into the Corvette Z06 here, which looks incredible. We'll start with the door panel. We've got a really nice leather appointed door panel with some yellow stitching. We've got memory seating here with a Bose Performance speaker. We've got your window and mirror controls here, lock and unlock with your door opening button there. We've got your front and your trunk opening there as well. But at the bottom here too, it's all nicely appointed with some yellow stitching. As you carry inside, we've got the Z06 badge there on the door sill. On the seat here, we've got some carbon fiber with the Corvette badge, but it looks incredible. I love the yellow stitching that carries throughout. We've got the yellow seatbelt there, and then we have a latch there to obviously open up the door in case the battery dies, and then your seat adjustments down below. But that is it before we hop in, guys. Let's take a look inside. All right, guys, so we are inside the Corvette Z06 here. Let's start with the steering wheel. The steering wheel just looks like a race steering wheel. You've got nice carbon fiber here at the top and bottom, with the Z06 name there, and then we've got this yellow line to center it, which is a nice thing to have. We've got beautiful carbon fiber paddles at the back of the steering wheel. Over on the left side, we've got your cruise control with forward collision alert and the Z mode, which is basically a sports mode, which you can configure to whatever you want, like suspension, exhaust, and all that kind of thing. Over here on the right, we've got your volume controls here, as well as also favorites on the left. But over here, we also have a heated steering wheel, voice command, and call hang up and call pickup. Now, these controls will control your front infotainment. So I have it on the simplify mode. I think it's nice just to have the tack there, and then you can kind of go through and change whatever you'd like. Now, the tack will change depending on which mode you have it. So by controlling this here, it will change the modes whatever you want. So it's got a really nice display here too. I'll just kind of go over that with you guys. And it's really nice to have that kind of animation. So we've got track sport, we've got tour as well, and then we've got my mode, which is nice. And then we've got weather too. You know, it goes through different settings, which is pretty cool. I typically like basically the sport mode. I like the tack just like that, but you can change it to whatever you want. So that's with controlling this, and then also this. We've got your stock here for your lights, and then your wipers here on the right. Now it does come with a heads-up display. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. You've got some beautiful yellow stitching here at the top with a nice leather appointed dash there. I love the fact that the door and the dash kind of meet here around the A-pillar, and then on the top here of the ceiling it does come with Alcantara. Now you do have a rear camera mirrors we could see, which we could turn on or off. And over here on the passenger side you've got your venting. Over here in the center we've got your climate control. So you've got heat and ventilated seats, dual zone climate, and heated and ventilated on both the passenger and the driver. Now here is your infotainment display. It doesn't look too big. It is intuitive. You can kind of go through whatever you like. So if I hit the camera button, what I was telling you guys before at the front, this is what it gives you. It's a bird's eye view at the front. So it tells you how close you are to basically something at the front. Like if you're going to hit your front splitter, it does have, you know, a left and right view. And then if we click this, this is your rear camera. And then this gives you a, you know, deeper view of that, and then you can give yourself basically a track of how close you are to something at the front, and then you could turn the lines on or off depending on what you like. You've got audio in here and it does sound really nice, I do have to say, especially with the Bose Performance speakers. Oh, we got static there. You do have FM radio, you got Sirius XM, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, that kind of thing. So it's nice to have, and you know, it fits nicely into the dash there. On the left here we've got your push button start, we've got your home button, and then volume. Over here is your transmission select. Now this one does have your front nose lift, which is nice to know. It's got your camera at the front there, and then traction control, and then here is your mode that you can kind of change like I was showing you. You've got your cup holders here as well, and then as we carry, you're gonna have to move a little bit. We've got your center console area, which is not really deep at all. It does have USB and USB-C. Wireless charging pad is there. It is a little bit of a weird way to, you know, put that there. It's just kind of, you know, an interesting area. And then the top here, it does have the plastic still on it, but it does have a speaker back there that says Z06 Corvette. At the top here as well, it does have a nice Alcantara with some yellow stitching, and then this does come off if needed. Now, I'm sure everyone's wondering about the price, which the window sticker is just out there, so let's go take a look at that. But overall, guys, honestly, this vehicle is beautiful. Like, I want it. I absolutely love it, and when you see it in person, especially driving on the road, I think you would too. So let's go take a look at the window sticker. All right, guys, we've got a window sticker here and a price of $233,213 Canadian for a 2025 Corvette Z06 with the Sea Wolf Grey Tricoat. And these are the options that are currently on it. So that concludes this review, guys. I truly love this car inside and out. I think it's absolutely stunning, but we will let you guys decide, and we will see you in the next one.